सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Kathopanishad, chapter 1, section 1, mantra number 15. लोकादिमग्निं तमुवाच तस्मै या इष्टका यावतीर्वा यथा वा स चापि तत् प्रत्यवदद्यथोक्तम् अथास्य मृत्युः पुनरेवाहतुष्टः Nachiketas left to Yamaloka and he pleased that Yamadharmaraja by his humility and by his Shraddha, seeing that Yamadharmaraja want to give 3 boons to Nachiketas. There is a gap, please come forward. The first boon asked by the Nachiketas for his father's sake, and the second boon asked for the sake of society, for the people. Both the boons are already given by the Yamadharmaraja. The first boon fulfilled by Yamadharmaraja is the peace, mental peace of his father, Nachiketa's father. That shows the love and respect towards his father. Nachiketa's love and affection, respect towards his father, it shows. The first boon he asked for his father's sake. That means Nachiketa is not selfish. These are all corollaries we have to understand. How a child, 9-year-old child, not selfish and asking for the sake of father, first boon. Our children enna kepa or computer kudu illanna local or cell phone kudu with photo and recording, like that they will ask. So the samskara we have to see here, the Nachiketa's samskara. The second boon also he asked for the sake of all people, how the people can go to Swargaloka and live a happy life. I heard that by performing one ritual, people will go to Swargaloka. So what is that ritual? Please teach me that. Because nobody like to come to your loka, Yamaloka. Everybody wants to go to Swargaloka. Because there is no old age there. There is no fear of death also there. Therefore, everybody wants. So tell me that. Then Yamadharmaraja teach that Agni ritual, fire ritual, how to perform. In the 14th mantra, he repeats that whole ritual, how to perform. In the 15th mantra, he tells how many bricks in Shelva Sutras. There is a sutra called Shelva Sutra. How to arrange the Homakunda. How to perform the ritual. The arrangements are also important. How many bricks you have to use, what shape do you have to make that Homakunda, and when to perform, how to perform. All this he points out again, repeats the whole Vidya taught by Yamadharmaraja. That is one way how can we appreciate, we can please the teacher. We can please the teacher by repeating the whole teaching given by the teacher. Nothing else. You can please by giving this and that. That are all secondary. But when can you please really the teacher? Na? The teacher wants the student to understand the subject and repeat it exactly. Then the teacher is more happy, pleased by the student. Until that time we have to keep the teacher pleasing. So in this 15th mantra, once the Nachiketa repeated the whole, what he has learnt, in the 15th mantra, Lord Yama told him to Nachiketas, because I am very happy you have repeated the whole ritual without missing any single point. Tam agnim lokadim ya ishtaka yavatirva yathava. So, that fire which is born of the first invisible, no? Why we all perform Agni ritual, fire ritual, not Akasha ritual, not Vayu ritual. Akasha and Vayu are invisible, not Drishtam. First element that we can see is fire. Akashat Vayuhu, Vayoho Agnihi. Agni alone is the first visible fire. So therefore, Loka Adim. Loka Adi means the first visible element in these lokas, all the worlds. Lokanam Adi. Lokanam means all the 14 lokas. 14 lokas, what is the visible element? Fire. So therefore, we worship that fire. Ya ishtaka yavatirva. And he also told that how to perform, what type of bricks to be used, that bricks to be made by what type of clay. Ordinary clay is not good. For Homa Kunda, they have to use the bricks. That bricks also made by a separate clay. So, what bricks should be used? Ya ishtaka. Ishtakaha means bricks. Yavati va means sankhya. How many bricks you have to use? Even one extra, one less also you are not supposed to use. So what if I use the extra or one less? You don't get phalam. That's all. You will not get phalam if you won't follow the rules properly. Yavatirva and yathava. Yatha means yena prakarena. What method you have to perform? Prakaram, paddhati. How to perform the ritual. Like us, no? Generally we perform everything. Mantra lope, tantra lope, kriya lope, kala lope, niyama lope, ella choli last, please forgive me, and we ask. We do our pujas and punaskarams mostly, and finally ask the Lord, if any mistakes are there, please excuse me. These are all mantras won't work there. You have to do properly. Because that is mainly sakama. Because when you want a swargaloka phalam, you are supposed to do in a proper way. Nishtha, niyamam, acharam are very, very important. The nishtha, niyama, achara to be followed means the person must be very disciplined. An indisciplined person is unfit to perform the rituals, Vedic rituals. If he is not disciplined, suppose he performs the Vedic rituals, what purpose, for what purpose he is performing, they will not give those benefits. That's why we see in many rituals, many occasions, when even though they perform, it will not give result. Olden days means if they perform Varuna Japa means mala puttida ahana, avladha. There no other way. Rain means rain has to come. Varuna Japam you do, rain has to come. Whatever ritual you perform means Putta Kameshti Yaga, I want a son. The son we will get. There is no doubt in that. Those days, people have lot of shraddha, a lot of discipline, lot of sincerity in that. That's why rituals of any puja, anything, when it will give phala means when we do with full respect, reverence, faith. Otherwise, only ayasam. We get ayasam, tiredness. Now we understand how difficult to perform any ritual or anything. It's not difficult. Ritual is not difficult. We are not prepared, our minds are not prepared to that extent. அந்த அளவுக்கு discipline, அந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு நிஷ்டா. That is very important. Therefore, here, yathava, yena prakarena, and how to perform. Yama told him, and he also sahacha api pratyavadat. Saha means Nachiketas. He also, what he did when he learned from Yamadharmaraja, everything, 3 points he has learned. What type of bricks to be used, and how many bricks to be used to prepare the Homakunda, and how to perform the ritual, that Agni ritual, which gives phalam to Swargaloka. Same way, sahacha api pratyavadat, repeated the same thing, repeated that, pratyavadat, vad dhat, avadat, said, he repeated, lang, prati upasarga, pratyavadat. Tat means that fire ritual. That fire ritual with whatever points he has mentioned, the same thing he has repeated. Yathoktam, and as it was taught, yatha uktam, yathoktam, as said by Yamadharmaraja, exactly. That means while he is teaching that ritual, he must have heard with full attention. With full attention. So, yathoktam, as it was taught, he repeated the same thing. Then what? Atha, then, asya tushtaha san. Satisfied with his repetition. Tushtaha means satisfied. Tush, to be happy, content, santosham. Asya tushtaha means asya nachiketas prativachanat tushtaha. By the prativachana means the repetition of Nachiketas. With those words he is so happy. Tushtaha san. With his repetition. Mrutyuhu aha. Punaha eva. Punaha means once again. Once again. Mrutyuhu means Yamadharmaraja. Aha. Uttered. Uttered what? The following words. From 16th mantra it comes. What Yamadharmaraja is going to talk, Upanishad tells. After listening from Nachiketas, the whole repetition of that ritual, what Yamadharmaraja said to Nachiketas, Kathopanishad tells that point. In the 16th mantra, we will read that mantra. Tamabravit Priyamano Mahatma Varam Tavehadyam Dadami Bhuyaham Tavaiva Namnam Bhavitayam Agnihim Shrunkam Chemam Aneka Rupam Gruhanam Chemam Aneka Rupam Gruhanam Priyamanaha Mahatma. Priyamanaha means pleased by, being pleased by. Pleased by what? Sishya Yogyata. By Nachiketa's qualification. How good this student, how best one I have got. Teacher is always, looking at the student, Teacherhood is depending on whom? Student. So the teacher's teaching value also depend on whom? Student's understanding. Teacher's teaching value is valued by the student's understanding. இல்லைன்னா அந்த டீச்சருடைய டீச்சிங் என்ன கெட்ட கீழே கொண்டு வர முடியும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு. ஸோ டீச்சர் இஸ் டாக்கிங் சோ ஹை and this person is not qualified. Suppose if he understands a different way, he can look down upon the teaching and blame the teacher also. That's why the Guru also will pray God, oh Saraswati Mata, give me best students who can understand. Please give me best students. Let them not understand in a different way and propagate. Problem. So every teacher is afraid of student. Joke I'm not afraid of you. Generally all teachers are afraid of their students. And they have to understand properly. After assimilating, then only they can propagate that properly. Otherwise, the teacher will be in trouble. So, pleased by Priyamanaha. Romba santoshamayidu. Yamadharmarajaku romba anandam santosham. So, Sishya Yogyatam Pashyan. Having seen that the qualifications, the attentiveness, the grasping power, retention power of Nachiketas. So, once you got the grasping power, retention power means it shows your interest in that subject. How our children talk about the cricket. You ask about mathematics and English, their subjects. They don't repeat lesson properly. But you ask about the cricket match, how much scores, which country the person got, centuries, how many centuries, you ask them. Without any single mistake, gada 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 gada, kanta paadama solluduvan. How is it possible? Memory illaya avanukku, concentration korayana. But interest. Similarly, we also repeat so many things. Nalli Kumaranlo enna second retail price kadikiradhu enna reduction la irukka enna shop lo enna reduction varudhu ella theriyuma theriyada namakku ellame theriyum. Kathopanishad next previous mantra anna don't ask Swamini nu solluvom. So all of us are having tremendous concentration power, retention power, grasping power. What we are lacking only is interest, that's all. On certain objects, certain things we have interest, on certain objects and things we don't have interest, that's all. So Nachiketa is having interest only for his father, his interest in his father, interest in society, interest in his own moksha. Nothing else. Therefore, he is able to repeat the whole thing, and he pleased that Yamadharmaraja. It's not pleasing ordinary local teacher. No. Pleasing Yamadharmaraja is not a joke. He's a well-versed scholar, Yamadharmaraja. So, Priyamanaha. Who is that? Mahatma. Mahan Atma. The generous Lord. Large-hearted and artham. Large-hearted and enlarged halle. Okay. Vishalamana hridayam irkavan and artham. Karuna, love, affection. Guru must have that love and affection. Forgiveness especially. Priyamanaha. Generous heart and artham. One who was not narrow-minded. Mahatma, Mahan Atma Antahkaranam, yes, whose Antahkaranam is so broad, not narrow, not constricted, not short-sighted. That is very important. How far we are having foresightedness, not short-sightedness. We have to develop. So the foresightedness, if you have, நல்ல தூரதிருஷ்டி இருக்கணும். Forgiveness, compassion, love இருந்தா you can grow mature. இல்லைன்னா keeping my small likes and dislikes, raga, dvesha, and I'm confined to my own, nanu, my husband, my children, that's all. Even these people trouble also, okay. I will buy, அப்படி இருக்கக்கூடாது. Person, when you get maturity, when you are among the people only. I stay alone, very calm and quiet, and you have to stay alone, calm and quiet in spite of. I told you, once, life means husband and wife relation is not I love her, I like her because and kadayadu. I love him in spite of. அப்படி இருக்கணும். ஞாபகம் இருக்க அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்? இன்ஸ்பைட் ஆஃப் சொல்லலையோ நான்? ஓகே, ஞாபகப்படுத்துறேன். இன்ஸ்பைட் ஆஃப் தட் எனி ஹேபிட் ஆர் எனி திங் இஃப் ஐ டோன்ட் லைக், சிம்பிள் திங்ஸ் ஓன்லி, இஃப் ஹி ஈட்ஸ் ஸ்வீட்ஸ் ஆல்சோ ஐ டோன்ட் லைக், சப்போஸ், தட்ஸ் இன்ஸ்பைட் ஆஃப் தட் ஐ லவ் ஹிம். அப்படி இருக்கணும். ஸோ மகாத்மா, தட் பர்சன் அலோன் இஸ் கால்டு மகாத்மா. மகாத்மான்னா டோன்ட் திங்க் எங்கேயோ மகாத்மான்னா. So whoever is having broad mind is called Mahatma. Abravit tam. He addressed to Nachiketas. Who says these words? Upanishad tells. Kathopanishad tells. Pleased by that Nachiketas' words, repetition, Yamadharmaraja told to Nachiketas. What Nachiketas tells? Next Yamadharmaraja words in quotations. Bhuyaha Adya eva iha varam dadami. These are the quotation by Yamadharmaraja. The first line said by the words of Upanishad. First line is the words of Upanishad. The second line, Upanishad tells what Yamadharmaraja said to Nachiketas. Upanishad repeats here. What Yamadharmaraja says? Bhuyaha. Once again. Iha adya tava varam dadami. Iha adyana. Tavehadya is there in the mantra. How you have to split it? Tava, iha, adya. Tava means to you. Iha means here. Adya means now. Here and now. Here and now. Varam dadami. Varam means already 3 varams he is giving. This is Chaturtha varam. 4th varam I want to give here itself. Pleased by the Nachiketas words. Extra, ex gratia. No? Ex gratia. Extra varam. He is going to give. Dadami means I will give you. I give you. Dadhatu. Dadami. Aham dadami. I give you a gift. A boon. Here and now. Not a boon. Varam means here we can take as a gift. What is that gift? He says, I am Agnihi. This fire will be known. Bhavita. Will be. Bhavita means will be known. Tava namna eva. My gift is that this ritual, what you have learned from me, this fire ritual, till today onwards, it will be called as on your name. Your name is Nachiketas. So this Agni ritual, Nachiketa Agni. This ritual is called Nachiketa Agni. Today onwards. Whoever perform this ritual anywhere, they have to say what? Today we are going to perform the Nachiketa Agni and Cholanam. Not Agni ritual, something. Nachiketa Agni ritual and Cholanam. Fire ritual was there already. Before Nachiketas learned from Yamadharmaraja, ritual was there, people are doing. But he want to popularize it. Now the ritual is called as Nachiketa Agni ritual. In Aruna Prashna and all, this name will come there. Tam Agnim Chinute Nachiketam Agnim Chinvana. Tam Agnim Chinute Nachiketam Agni Chinvana. In Aruna Prashna, this ritual name comes. What they say? Nachiketam Agni Chinvana. I will perform this Nachiketa Agni, they say. Nowadays, nobody is performing the big rituals. Therefore, we are not able to come across these type of words and all. At least we can study Upanishad and we can know what are the rituals are there. Nachiketa Agni, and his name. Bhavita tava namna eva. Namna means abhidhanam, name. Not only that, imam aneka rupam srinkam cha grihana. Not only that, imam, this aneka rupam shrinkam. Immediately he has taken the valuable necklace. What type of necklace? Aneka rupam. Aneka rupam means vichitram. Lot of pavadam, muttu, vairam, ellame. Marakatam. Whatever stones are there available, all stones are decked with that chain, haram. Srinka means necklace. These necklace and all you don't get in Tangamadigai. These are all special necklace, By that necklace, if you keep in the dark room, it gives whole light to the whole dark room. That much shining. நம்ம necklace எங்க இருக்குன்னே தெரியாது. Those days, the original, diamonds, the stones, when they used, they have lot of shining. That is called Vichitram. Aneka Rupa means different types of stones. Ratna, Manikya, Vaidhurya, Markata, Navaratna, Navaratna, Pavadam, Muktu, Illame. So, all these are, because you know better than me. Okay, I do not know. Multifarious another. Multifarious means different. Navaratna இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்கு ரத்னங்கள் நமக்கு தெரியாததெல்லாம் இருக்கு. Srinkam necklace, you accept this grihana means swikuru. Please accept this. See, that much happy Yamadharmarajana. He kept the ritual name Nachiketa ritual. And he gave the necklace also. Appreciation. How to show appreciation? You have to greet the person proper way. You have to offer something, That's why great people, noble people, always their words are appreciation words only. They always have the words in their heart, plenty of appreciation words inside. Just they come out. நமக்கு appreciation பண்றதுக்கே மனசு பிடிக்காது. ஈவன் மனசுல இருந்தாலும் வெளியில வராது. நல்லா இருக்கேன்னு சொல்றது கூட மனசு வராது. நல்லா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் praise பண்ணணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏதாவது கொடுக்கணும். அவனுக்கு என்ன எவ்வளவு விசாலமான ஹிருதயம் இருக்கணும். That's why you try to appreciate. Especially first your children you appreciate. Okay, don't look only minus points in the children. Appreciate them, encourage them. That is very, very important. Appreciation keeps the person always, strong. அப்படி இல்லாததெல்லாம் பொய்யெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. மனசுல நமக்கு என்ன தோன்றதோ, நல்லா இருக்க, சாரி நல்லா இருக்க, கலர் நல்லா இருக்க, அழகா இருக்க, யூ ஆர் பியூட்டிஃபுல், யூ ஆர் வண்டர்ஃபுல் சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா? So Yamadharmaraja, I didn't feel, see, a small boy, how can I say, praise him? How can I give my necklace to this small boy? நினைக்கவே இல்லை. That is why great people always, they never see any person either age-wise or old or young, it doesn't matter. But really worth, deserve to have an appreciation. This person showers naturally, automatically comes. That habit is good for our sake also. நம்ம உடம்புக்கு நல்லது first. Other people get benefit or not, doesn't matter. But we appreciate others. You are free from lot of negative thoughts. The person who develops the appreciation words, at least inside, you cannot talk all the time outside. At least appreciate inside, develop more and more appreciation inside. Even nature, the tree, the sky, the sun, the moon, just appreciate the nature. The dance, music, பாட்டு எது வந்தாலும், எங்கே எது கேட்டாலும், எது பார்த்தாலும், எது டேஸ்ட் பண்ணாலும், அப்பா என்ன இருக்கு, அப்பா நல்லா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லணும். எது பார்த்தாலும் எது வேணாலும் என்னமோ இருக்கு. எப்பவுமே குறையே பார்க்கறது. பாட்டு பாடுறத குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லைன்னு பாடுறான். பார்க்கறதெல்லாம் குறைன்னு பார்க்கறான். அந்த மாதிரி மனப்பான்மை நமக்கு உடம்புக்கே நல்லதில்லை, நம்ம மனசுக்கு நல்லதில்லை. அதனால நம்ம குழந்தை கூட நல்ல ஒரு பாசிட்டிவா ரைட்டா பார்க்கறதே முயற்சி பண்ணணும், ஹேபிட் பண்ணணும். அது இல்லைன்னா குறையே பார்த்துன்னே இருப்பான். அந்த பர்சன் எல்லாமே cannot see anything right, like துரியோதனா மாதிரி. துரியோதனா cannot see any good person. Yudhishthira could not see any bad person. See the nature. That story I told you once. Okay, so he had given the gift also, and that Agni ritual is called in the name of Nachiketas. Next mantra number 17. Trinachiketasтрibhiretya sandhim Trikarma krit tarati janma mrityu Brahma jag Brahmayajñam devamīdyam viditva nichāye māgum shanti matyantameti. Now, Yamadharmaraja tells who is deserved to perform this ritual, who is fit to perform this ritual. All people cannot perform this ritual. To conduct this ritual, to perform this ritual, the person must have some qualifications. What are those qualifications? He tells in this mantra, Trinachiketaha. So now he himself is calling. This Nachiketa fire, now he himself started first. No? After praising, now he has to utter what? Like in Agni. Fire ritual. Hey Nachiketas, this Nachiketa Agni to be performed by those people. So, Trinachiketaha, one who invokes the Nachiketa fire thrice. Trinachiketa. So, Yamadharmaraja praising this ritual, he himself praising the ritual, the prayojanam of this ritual, who should perform, who should not perform this ritual. No? He is praising the ritual, the greatness of the ritual. Trinachiketaha, one who invokes this Nachiketa fire 3 times, thrice, and tribhihi sandhim etya. Means who has the 3 types of relationships. No? The person who is going to perform this Trinachiketa fire ritual 3 times he has to offer, means 3 qualifications he must have first. Acharya's commentator writes and so elaborately here, but mantra, no clarity here. No, you cannot see all. What is this 3 3 means what? What 3 here? That Acharya tells Matraman, Pitruman, Guruvan. No? The person who is having Matraman, Acharyavan. First, Matraman, who should perform this ritual? Who should perform? The person who born, brought up, no? Born by mother only, but brought up by mother also. That is important. Matraman, the who is born, who brought up by the mother's love and affection. The Brihadaranyaka tells Matraman, Pitruman, the person who is not deprived of mother's and father's love and affection, who never missed or not missing the love and affection of the father and mother, or not lacking the father's relationship, mother's relationship. That's a Tribhihi Sandhi means relations in Artha. Why all these qualifications Yamadharmaraja pointing out? Just as if a person even takes medicines for some ailment, no? Takes medicines to cure the disease. Even certain toxins are there inside the body, even they work against to the medicine. They will not allow the medicine to function to cure the disease. That means the toxins are very, very dominant in the body. Evvala powerful mandu kuduthalum kuda it won't work in his body. Because the toxins are more in the body, therefore they will not allow the medicine to work. Adhe madri, similarly, if the person is not qualified in the sense not brought up by the father's love, mother's love, the guru's love, no? His behavior is not a healthy behavior. he cannot become a healthy citizen in the society. Let's say mother, father, guidance is very important for children, for emotional maturity, for mental maturity. அப்பா அம்மானுடைய அந்த லவ் எஃபெக்ஷன், அன்பு, இந்த பாட்டி தாத்தா, அது எல்லாமே இமோஷனல் க்ரோத்துக்கு ரொம்ப அவசியம் நம்ம சாஸ்திரம்லே சொல்லியிருக்கு. தட் இஸ் வை ஆல் ஜாயிண்ட் ஃபேமிலிஸ் ஆர் ஐடியல் ஃபார் ஹெல்தி சைல்டு. I am not telling you all stay in joint families. Just I am telling why our people encouraged those days joint families. Children used to grow in between the people elders and they have people to share their problems and all. They want to talk, let out. இப்போ லெட் அவுட் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. ஒரு டிவி இருக்கு, அது ஒன் வே டிராஃபிக், அது பேசிகிட்டே இருக்கும், நம்ம பேச முடியாது. கம்ப்யூட்டர் அப்படிதான், அது பேசிட்டு இருக்கும், நம்ம பேச முடியாது. சிட் சாட் பண்ணணும்னா ஏதோ பண்றோம் நம்ம. பில் ஆயிடுமா கரண்ட் ஆயிடுவேன் ஒரே பேசிட்டே இருப்போம். போன்ல கூட எங்க ஆனந்தம் சந்தோஷமா இருக்க. ஃப்ரீலி நோபடி இஸ் அவைலபிள், நோ? ஈவன் கம்ப்யூட்டர், ஈவன் இமெயில், ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் அவைலபிள். டிவி அவைலபிள். ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் பை ஸ்பெண்டிங் மணி. பட் லவ் அண்ட் அஃபெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் ஃபாதர், மதர், பாட்டி, கிராண்ட் மதர், கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர், ஆன்டி, யூ ஹாவ் டு பே சம்திங். Anything you have to pay? You need not pay anything. So our people happily they lived, emotionally healthy they were. Nowadays you see people are all maximum having the mental problems, something or other, some depression, some frustration, some anxiety, or some uneasiness. ஏதோ ஒன்று குறை. ஏன்னா இதெல்லாமே அந்த ஜாயிண்ட் ஃபேமிலிஸ் இல்லாமலே போனதுனால அதெல்லாம் குறைஞ்சுட்டே போயிருக்கு. அட்லீஸ்ட் அவர் சில்ட்ரன் ஆர் கெட்டிங்கன்னா அதுவும் கிடையாது. So we are missing a lot. What human being required. These are all envisaged by our great ancestors. I try to understand that. These are all envisaged by our ancestors already. They always keep the person's full growth, not materialistic growth, only earning money. They used to look at the person, how he is totally healthy, happy, peaceful. This is they calculated. Now we calculate only 3-bedroom bungalow, 24 hours water. We calculate the person's status. Are having என்ன கார் இருக்கு, அவனுக்கு 2 கார் இருக்கா, 3 கார் இருக்கு, இல்ல என்ன ஸ்டேட்டஸ்ல இருக்கு. Our people never monitor or measured their persons out external wealth. They only counted only the internal, the personality. So Matraman, mother's love. Mother's love and security and concern also. Mothers must be available to the son or a daughter. So an emotionally deprived adult will become an unhealthy person and he disturbs his wife also later. This is why who brought up without mother's love, affection, father's love, affection. சப்போஸ் அப்பா ஒரு குடிக்காரன், அம்மா she is not taking care of. இந்த பையன் என்ன பண்ணுவோம் தெரியுமா? Tomorrow he will not take care of his wife. Difficult. You do not know what is love and affection. That is not his mistake because he missed that in young age. That's why his personality is very, very a complicated personality. He cannot take care of his children properly. He cannot take care of his wife properly. He cannot take care of anything. That's why these are all not visible for your eyes. So you have to study, especially many mothers are here. Very, very carefully you have to take care of the child. எனக்கு அன்பு பாசம் அந்த பிரேம கொடுக்கணும். எது கொடுத்தாலும் இல்லான்னு கூட பிரேம மட்டும் இருக்கணும். நம்ம பிரேமம் எப்படி இருக்கு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. இப்போ அதுதான். Don't ask, pester him always, study well, earn more money, enjoy. The person child, no, it's என்ன அம்மா எப்பவுமே பணம் 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 பணம்னு சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பான். என்ன ஆகும் இந்த குழந்தைக்கு? We are not taking care of their emotional wants, what they want, sharing. இதெல்லாம் சொல்லாமலே ஒரு only mother pestering all the time. சரி அவன் பாரு அவன் பாரு அவன் பாருன்னு என்ன அவன் பார்க்கறதுக்கு? So boy is totally detached from the mother. அது மாத்திரமான்னு ஆக முடியாது. அம்மா பக்கத்துல இருக்கும், ஆனால் மனசுக்குள்ள அம்மா இல்லை. அப்படி பண்ணலாமா? ஸோ இதன் மாதிரி ரிச்சுவல் எல்லாம் பண்ணணும்னா a sane mind, a mind, the person who is having a sanity, at the mental level, that person only deserve to do this ritual. Matruman. Our ritual pannalammo illiyo, at least our children behavior should be in a healthy behavior. That's why mother's love and security cannot be replaced by anything in the world. Then Pitruman. Pitruman means the second stage. Emotional maturity comes through the healthy relationship with the father. Healthy relationship. The second stage of inner growth depending on the father. Amma mattume irundha pola. Nowadays they know what is happening. All diverse cases we are seeing. And the mother or father take the children and they go and they think, I brought up my son, daughter. What you brought up? Appa illamaleya, amma illamale. Enna brought up panna mudiyum? He may become an executive manager. Enna adilla enna prayojanam? So mothers should think, once you have given birth to a child, father's love is important, mother's love is important. That's why wife and husband's life is nothing but sacrifice. I have to give up, wife has to give up all her likes and dislikes for husband's sake. Husband has to give up for wife's sake. That's life. This is the Indian system of marriage. Now you understand, think over how difficult it is. It is not just living wife and husband physically attached together. I can talk years together on Indian family system. How wonderful, how beautiful it is. Amazing. So why I am telling Matruman, Pitruman, it is very important in life. After that, our children also can live a healthy family life. If they are not seeing parents living a congenial with love and affection, adikadi sanda potinde irundana veetla ivanukku kalyanam pannanom nalla irukana aasha irukuma. So the father and mother, their family life must be an exemplary for this child. Appa nanu kuda ippudu vaadanum ani thodanum children ki. So they also can give a healthy birth to healthy children. Then society will be healthy. How? That's why Western society whole thing is shaky because the family system is very shaky, very risky also. Ours is so healthy and so smooth for generations and generations. We'll take modernity where we want, but we know where to stop also. Try to understand. What are the areas to follow Westerns? We know. Where to stop also we should know. Otherwise, you have seen today one paper, Tamil girl, who is traditional and modern. Traditional as well as modern. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பேப்பர்ல வந்தது அந்த நியூஸ் ஐட்டம் ரொம்ப நல்ல அழகா இருக்கு. A Tamil girl is none other than traditional as well as modern. Modern என்ன பட்டு பாவாடை ஒன்று போடக்கூடாதுன்னு கிடையாது. I will wear this dress also if want necessary, that dress also once in a while. Okay. But இது என்ன ஹேட்டிங்னா, பட்டு பாவாடைன்னா ஹேட்டிங்னா something wrong ன்னு அர்த்தம். You must like saree as well as t-shirt also. Okay. No, I like only t-shirt and take care of that girl. Okay. சும்மா சொல்றேன், don't take it seriously. Okay. Then Acharyavan. The children should not afraid of father. அப்பா பார்த்தாலும் பயப்படக்கூடாது. அப்பா பார்த்தாலும் பயப்படக்கூடாது. ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாகவும் இருக்கணும், ரெஸ்பெக்டும் கொடுக்கணும். அப்படி மாதிரி இருக்கணும் இல்லையா? பாரு என்னோட சில்ட்ரனுக்கு நான் என்ன அவ்வளோ பயம் நடங்குறான் இவன் அப்பா சொல்லுவா. Sometimes some people நான் if they see me they will shiver and they will curse you also later. Nobody want to shiver by seeing. Nobody want to be afraid of. That's not good relation. Appa children has to climb on the shoulders of mother and father until certain age at least. தொடக்கூடாது, டச் பண்ணக்கூடாது. என்னது? You see, at least the dog and the cat, how nicely they are enjoying playing. Mother never say, po, po, சொல்லுதுல I have busy, I am so busy, don't talk to me. Mother never say. Papa, it goes for food, search for food, everything, and comes and the cat and the pune வந்து எவ்வளவு விளையாடுறது. It wants to play with the kid. நம்ம என்ன பண்ண, குழந்தை அப்படி போட்டு கிரஷில் போட்டு ஓடி போய் ஆஃபீஸுக்கு போய் கிடைக்கின்னு நம்ம வேலை பண்ணுறாள். அந்த குழந்தை அழுதுண்டே இருக்கேன்னு பாவம். அழுது 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 கண்ணெல்லாம் தண்ணெல்லாம் போயிட்டு தொண்டெல்லாம் ட்ரை ஆகிடுத்து. அப்புறம் என்ன அழ முடியும், அவ்வளோதான், ஸ்டாப். How long? My mother anyhow is not going to come. She is going to work. Slowly the child baby understands. The next day onwards அப்படியே அந்த ஆயா கொடுத்த ஃபுட் எல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டு அப்படியே வளரும். அந்த மாதிரி child growth. Do you like? How mother likes that money, no? Tell me now. You are all housewives. That's why 11 o'clock I am keeping. No? That's why don't feel guilty. I am not working. They are all looking down upon me. Don't worry. That's why I am telling this much time. Okay, என்ன சுவாமினி கட்டோபனிஷத்தை விட்டுட்டு எங்கேயோ போயிட்டாளா? இதெல்லாம் present day problems. You are all housewives. Don't say after all housewife. I am homemaker ani solunga. I am homemaker. Be proud. And thank your husbands also. Because they are not asking us, demanding us to go to office. Okay? வேலை பண்ணணும்னு அந்த தாட்டே வேண்டாம். இருக்கிறது நல்ல சந்தோஷமா ஆனந்தமா இருங்க. அப்போதான் அந்த லவ் அண்ட் அஃபெக்ஷன் யூ கேன் ஷேர் டு யுவர் சில்ட்ரன். ஸோ ஆச்சாரியவான். Acharyavan means Antevasya, Guru. Wherever Guru goes, Guru, along with the Guru, you have to be with the Guru and learn by seeing the Guru's lifestyle. That is Acharyavan. Antevasi means who moves with the teacher. This is a non-verbal communication. There are no words and all. By living, the Guru will teach so much. That's why Guru's love and affection is also important. This tribhihi sandhim, these three relations. And suppose a person is not getting by birth, chinna vayasle appa amma gani, they are not getting love and affection. Avanu gethe enna appo? Shastra says, another commentator says, you can take in three ways. Mother, father, teacher, or another three you can take. What is that? Yajna, not that yajna, Shraddha, Bhakti, Achara. You can take. Veda Sambandha relation, number 1. Number 2, Smriti Sambandha relation. And Sishtachara Sambandha relation. Suppose any person missing the father, mother, they can Veda Sambandha means studying scriptures from a teacher. That is Veda Sambandha. Veda is also a mother. Veda is also a mother. Veda Sambandha. Or Smriti Sambandha. Like a father, mother. Smriti means secondary scriptures. By reading Bhagavad Gita, another Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, all they will help us. All our whole culture, Vedic heritage will help us for a child to grow. Smriti Sambandha. Or Shishtachara. Seeing the good people, noble people in the society. Shishtachara. Shishtachara. Noble people, good people, those who are following already, looking at them, we can also take. A child can follow. These three. So Veda Sambandha, Smriti Sambandha and Shishtachara. These three can be taken. This is also relation with these three. Or suppose they are not available. Shruti, Veda, Smriti, Shishtachara, nobody is available. Somewhere you are in Australia, Africa, America, no. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்னா பிரத்யக்ஷா அனுபவ. Pratyaksha Anubhava, by your own seeing, by yourself, in the world, you can learn so many things. Pratyakshama paatinde therinjikalam. And Anubhava Purvakama சில விஷயங்கள் பரீட்சலோகான் கர்மச்சிதான் you can learn. And Agama, finally you come to Agama. Suppose straight away you are not able to come to Shruti, by seeing Pratyakshama pathinde, the whole creation, everything, how is going on, the Ishvara you accept in the life, Pratyaksha Anubhava Purvakama, what are all experience you are undergoing, how mind, how body, how this whole thing happening. This is Anubhava Purvakama. So you can learn that way also. Slowly you can come to what is the root cause for all these things, Veda, Agama. By that time you will get little maturity. Pratyaksha, Anubhava, Agama. All the commentators says either this or that. Mood choice. Appa, Amma, Guru best. Adi mudiyalana Shruti, Smruti, Shishtachara. Adi kadikilana Pratyaksha, Anubhava, Agama. Idu moodu illana out. That person. More in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.